The Old Barn. A steep blue sky, lit with the rising sun, cast forest shadows down the mountain to the stream when Raven soared over the autumn arc. A black arrow shot from Spirit's bow from the mystic cosmos behind the land. Raven's wings spread in flight, his eyes sharp on the ground, where no creature ran, nor insect swarmed, nor bird nested. Alone he felt the cold sadness of loss before knowing. He scanned the clouds and high branches for a mate. Below, a torrent of water fell down the ravine, shattering rocks to the purple darkness of a lifeless stream. There, Raven perched on a giant white clamshell and peered at its tide-rippled surface. When he took a black rock in his beak and smashed its thin skin, the power of the birthing of life pushed out the massive primal substance of being. Spirit's hand had seeded with the instructions for survival throughout the ages. The white foam eddied down the broad stream that narrowed in time past the distant morning horizon to the rivers that joined the oceans of the world, a great unfathomable life force that sang in harmony with the place. From the depths of ancient ocean currents, north, south, east, west, the single cell evolved into fish and sea mammals, breaching continental coasts to become all the world species that lived in jungles, plains, deserts, and mountains, teeming generations that kept pace in endless cycles of extinction, layering the ground with ancestors buried as fossils that tell their story in a language of bone. In his home in the Northwest Valley, creatures ran and insects swarmed when Raven drank from the crystal stream, a mirror that scanned the sky. Flocks of birds in dust clouds darkened the tree line. In a flash of black lightning, Raven's mate flew to his side, and with their coupling came the Raven clan. In the afternoon of time, Spirit sang humans into its long necklace of intelligent life, who walked the earth in vast changing seasons, creating civilizations for millennia that made the animals slaves, overbreeding themselves, taking possession of the wild, stealing nature's ever-eluding secrets, and destroying the earth. One day they walked up Raven's Hill, made a barn painted red, filled with livestock and tools for an abundant life, cleared the fields, planted and plowed the earth. Centuries later, Raven and she perched on the old barn's roof, watching the evening-tinted stream below, when a loud roar of whales swarmed up with the hulks of their dead, poisoned in toxic seas. White polar bear brawled on the banks, in battle with brown bear over ice and land. Eagle soared overhead screeching, mangled birds dropping from his beak. Wolf ran up the mud, heavy with pack skins stolen from hunters. Deer, elk, and caribou herds, fox, rabbit, sea lion, porcupine, and musk oxen dragged their bullet-ridden pelts. Fish swarmed up in a stench, rotting in confused migrations, with snakes, insects, and small rodents burnt by untimely fires. All these dismembered tribes came as one dying family, trailed into the old barn laying in great heaps, awaiting their final end. Raven mourned these tormented beings returned to him who once lived in the cold northlands and seas under his reign. As sunset sparks its red blaze over the west, in this vision valley, the evening breeze lifts the sweet smell of crushed leaves underfoot. The old barn, abandoned to vines and the season's golden haze, sets weathered beams slanted on the path. Now a relic left to nature's tricks, its massive doors unhinged, we hear the terrible death of the fallen ones on the barn floor. Like the old barn, no man-made intention can change spirit's course. With these lost animals, legends, and companionship are destroyed, we are left to grieve in concrete canyons alone. When stars appeared in the midnight sky, She-Raven knew she had witnessed life ages come to an end. Raven would be summoned by spirit to return for new instructions. She hears the call, drumming thunder behind the mountain. When Raven cracks the night wind with a bitter cry, he returns to the mystic cosmos behind the mountain. All falls silent on the dark hill, all black, except for She-Raven's silhouette on the moon.